Another non-stop work day here in front of the pool closure. I offered it to my neighbor. He didn't have use of it on the farm, but then he just texted me and said his daughter may want it. I'm not sure for what, maybe a greenhouse or I don't know what. This decking is completely rotted, so gotta be really careful here. I don't know what's under there, if anything. Brambles have grown completely through the plastic on that side. Over on that side, the tiny little pool house, we looked at it when we viewed the property, but you can't access this. It's just overgrown with this brambles. So we're going to just start, obviously, by taking off all the plastic first. Then we can at least move freely around and start to try to remove the frame. If she wants it, she can have it, but it's got to come down by Tuesday. Just a bunch of trash and chlorine and a net. This used to obviously be entirely open here, and they just planted this hedge to hide it. Maybe 10 years ago they planted the hedge, but this is supposed to lift up entirely, so it used to have access from the front. I'm on the fence about the hedges because I want to use this space back here, but for what? I don't know. So Guillaume, the guy who is doing my faucet septic and all the groundwork, has been super helpful about a lot of things. He took a look at this because it's concrete, and my big concern is that it not be permeable and that water would start to build up and end up with some sort of swamp, even if I backfilled it. So he says there's actually already a drain in it. So once we get this pool liner out, he's going to put some perforated drain pipe, like you would a French drain, which is so funny, in sort of a zigzag shape along the bottom, and then fill it with 20 centimeters of sand. And then we'll backfill it. And then this will be where we put debris like plaster and, wood and things we're taking out during construction. It's going to become basically my own dump. There's the ladder for the pool. I've got my friend Tom here working, but he doesn't want to be on camera, so we're going to respect that. Go, 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 go. Neighbors' kids are here looking at it to see if something they want.
Je pense qu'ils sont au-dessus.
Much help actually, because I'm just not strong enough, and that's what happens when you get old. I just don't have any strength. Whatever, I know my limitations, let's put it that way. I can fly the drone. trying to get a little bit of the brambles freed away from the structure around the outside. It's kind of crazy town. I'm going to go the other direction and see over by the pool house. We never actually passed through there before, but now that I've got some tools, I might try to go see if I can clear that a little bit. Look at this beautiful flowering bush. I don't know what it is, but it is so pretty. This is the walled garden, and then they made this little pool house, which is poorly constructed. Not surprised. I think they used to be able to access the pool from this direction. However, it is so overgrown. I'm going to try to see what I can get cleared. Okay, made some progress. I got this far, I don't know, about 12 feet or something like that. Just trying to free the structure from these crazy evil brambles. That tool is pretty helpful, although I'm just not really strong enough to wield it that well, so I got to keep it low. But under here is more of that wood decking. It's not even wood, I don't know. But it's bouncy, and it feels like, you know, it's just cantilevered over something else. But you can see through here. I made some progress. I got from the pump house to about the center of the pool. Maybe just another 8 feet to go before it's kind of passable around the whole outside. Well, not the whole outside. Outside I can't get to yet. There's a pine tree there, and the branches are too thick. Look at that structure. That's got to come down. Really useless, so. But what's interesting is this is the same lattice work. Actually, this is in better condition because it hasn't been as weathered. And there's still some vines on it. I think those might be grapevines. And it looks as if maybe there was a door here because they've got these big slate pieces. And usually that's an indicator of an opening or something that changed. There's one there as well, and it looks like it's been bricked up. So this is probably another door out to that field that they decided to close up. All right, so that whole thing is concrete. Got all these brambles down here and here. Oh, my hand's shaking. So I've got all these brambles down there and here. Now we can get to the plastic on the side. Every little inch and foot of clearing that I do or demo feels like a major accomplishment. Like I can breathe a little better. Obviously the property's breathing a little better. But all the stuff that needs doing and that I have been aware of since I viewed the property a year and a half ago. And I just kind of kept putting it off because it wasn't the right time to do certain things. But now, because we're going to utilize this big hole to put excess dirt, rock, debris in every single step forward, kind of feels monumental at this point. Like I've got a little window at my back. It could very well be just because it's spring and the sun's out. Last bit of plastic is coming down. That's major to get done in one day. Well, it's actually just been a few hours. What's interesting right here is that this is a really sunny spot. So no wonder they picked this to put the pool. because there are just huge mature trees everywhere else. I was thinking they just wanted privacy, but it's really the only place where there is direct sun that's not in the front. So I don't know what I'm going to put here, but something to think about. Woohoo! Good job. It's nice, actually. Sunny. It's nice here. Yeah. Oh my God, my hands are numb from operating that hedger. Pretty proud of myself. I did all of that all the way around. Didn't do such a good job on the overhead stuff, but yeah, I'm pretty proud. Guillaume is over here whistling like a virgin. Now he's stopped.
À mon avis, la qualité de blanc, c'est mort. Ah oui. Ils ont tout est mort. Non, je cherche pas. De toute façon, on n'est pas sur la même section, Guillaume.
Really good looking well. It's so clean.
Ouais.
Right? Like the sides are clean, the whole thing. Vince is back. Everybody's favorite. I told him you got to get in the comments and talk to your fan club. So he's going to do that. So
I will.
you promise,
I
right?
promise.
You're going to talk to people.
Will. Yes, yeah.
So obviously they put these here to hide the mess that is back there. But now it's actually a really sunny area, and it will be nice to use, which is now I realize that's why they put it there. So it makes sense. I'd like to maybe keep the ones on the outsides and just give us a straight shot in the middle maybe. Right. I just want to be strategic about it because they're going to need to get the equipment in here to be able to put sand and stuff in there.
Right.
So they're going to take the cover and this.
The brackets and that, yeah.
The cover and that. Today it's coming down.
Right.
And then tomorrow they take it.
Right.
I got a full crew today. I love that. I love having a full crew. So I've got only a few more days left with the groundworks guys. So we're taking power line to the stables.
Okay, listen up. You ready?
I hate to take down shrubs that are healthy, but the guys need to get in there with equipment and they're not that special. Yeah. He's scraping off that plastic in the front now. It's like, yes!
And that's what you want.
Yeah, he's awesome. Sorry, Laurel. Thanks for your support. So what it looks like to me, they had this wooden deck built around, quite large actually, it goes out to there. And at some point realized they needed a cover this is collapsing around the back. They put this cover on too narrowly, really, but you can see that, yeah, the whole decking system, the way that it was built, it's just DIY, and they probably spent money on it and got screwed.
First thing to learn you in chainsaw training is if you cut something, clear it, because you've got to have your escape route, you know.
Right.
And a lot of people just cut and cut, but first thing
Then
to
you
learn
trip
is
and you, right.
and
good.
then they also say never have, like, if you're going to cut yourself, never have a little plaster, because you're going to have a big wound, so you've got to have the biggest bandage you could think of to wrap.
Okay.
And, I've got all that in the van, but that's what they say you've got to have, you know.
Well, good that you know that.
Really interesting to do, you know.
Yeah. Health and safety. I just didn't want to do any of this before because I didn't want to have to look at that monstrosity, but it'll be my monstrosity now at least.
Get your work thing going. Get your work thing going. Get your work thing going. It's the effort which gets results. Filling up the shelves. Deadlines must be met. No hanging around, no time to waste. Get your work thing going, get your product out the door. No matter what you do, no matter how you do it, get your work thing going. Get your product out the door. Get your product out the door. It's the effort which gets results. So get your product out the door.
So this kind of sinkhole thing, I'm going to do a little investigating on that too. Okay, so we are going to load the van with all of this cool stuff, and then it'll be ready to go to the chateaudiary in the morning. Vince will come first thing, and that'll be his first job tomorrow. So Guillaume just texted me and said we found a new entrance to the chateau, but I want to show you it before we close it up. And I was like, what? Okay, what is that? Huh. What is it?
It's for rainwater. It was
For rainwater.
for rainwater. But it's not
Another
it's
hole.
dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you
But,
for finding that. So you'll break it up
I
and
want,
fill it
I want
to me see it. Yeah. Oh, it has like a cinder block.
Yeah.
Looks like new cinder block. Huh.
It's a pas secret.
What? Maybe I can hide some things in there. I wish I would find treasure. It would be so nice. I need treasure.
No treasure.
All right, all of these shrubs came down. This one may also come down. If he kept it just to kind of block. I think maybe we should take that down tomorrow. We're gonna have to trim these. I love lilacs, but they are kind of struggling. I think it's not been wet enough and nothing has had fertilizer or anything, and they look sickly. All right, I just started pulling on this, just right below the surface. It's really bad. All right, it's going to this post, which is coming down anyhow. Oh boy. So we just realized that they built this up. So they probably installed an above ground pool because you don't need to permit an above ground pool. And then they backfilled it and then added the decking around to make it look built in. Now what that leaves me with is a hill, which I don't want, because I realized on that side there used to be a door there as well. That's long gone. Who knows if, I mean, it went out to the pasture, but all the original wood doors are everywhere. So I think that they probably built it up, backfilled, and they took that door out. So what we just found, I'm so excited. Look at this stone. This is the same beautiful tufa stone and arched brick door like we have in the old garden. They just bricked it up. So charming. I can't wait to get that back. So this has been built up. We got to go take it down. Can you see that? Little discovery. I am so thrilled about this. Yes. I haven't had any surprises in a while, so I'm excited about this. So now we for sure need to take this back to the right level. pretty proud of myself. I've done a lot of yard work. I'm really scratched up though. You can see like. So I have a meeting with the plumber next. It's summer. We got to get stuff done. How's it going? Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah. I had a meeting with the plumber and my neighbors came at the same time. So they were taking down the pool enclosure. I wanted to videotape that, but I couldn't because I was in another meeting, but it's gone. And you can see the door, that little magical door over there. I'm so excited about that. That's his land. He's a dairy farmer. And I asked him that I'd like to add a door there. And he said, sure. They're so nice. My neighbors are so nice. I'm so lucky. So I'm going to be able to put a door back so that we can open it and walk out into the field if, you know, we never will, but maybe see cows. So the structure they took apart and it's relatively easy. I'm excited about that for them. He's going to use it as a greenhouse, which is great use of it. I mean, I might one day go, gosh, why did I get rid of that thing? But I just wanted it gone. All this stuff came out of the pool hut. Okay. The guys are taking some debris away from me. They're going to recycle these units. I don't know what they even do. Some sort of pump fan thing for the pool. Happy they're taking them. One less thing for me to have to get rid of. He thinks it will be permeable, but we're going to take it back down. We're going to take it down to whatever the ground level is there, so it'll be shallow. such a master driver. So you can see I cleared the door so we can see how far we need to go down so that I can reopen the door.
You want to keep your phone?
Not really. I don't know. What do you think? They need to come down. Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Stone bird baths. I don't even know what they are, but I think they're cute and I'm going to use them for something.
Yo, it's go time. Yeah, yo, it's go time. It's go time. Yes, we go the whole nine. Let's go. I'm in a state of flow and I can slow down. It's go time. We don't need a cosign. That's right. It's what we're drinking. We can hit a gold mine. It's go time. Yes, we go the whole nine. Let's go. I'm in a state of flow and I can slow down. It's go time. We don't need a cosign. That's right. It's what we're drinking. We can hit a gold mine. Yo, I put a lot of risk. I twist the plot up and we off just like a rocket ship. It ain't no stopping it. I got the chops like a karate flick. The novices and my winners ambition have us feeling that I'm positive. It's my prerogative. I go and
They're basically trying to get this whole thing back.
just like a ray of light. Say goodnight. I'm another breeder, no kind. You know what time it is? It's go time. It's go time, yes, we go the whole nine. Let's go. I'm in a state of flow and I can slow it down. It's go time, we don't need a cosign. That's right, it's where we're digging, we can hit a gold mine. It's go time, yes, we go the whole nine. Let's go. I'm in a state of flow and I can slow it down. It's go time, we don't need a cosign. That's right, it's where we're digging, we can hit a gold mine. What time is it?
It's the
Natural soil is the
level.
dark.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yay! I'm so excited. Look at that, just pulling away with your hands. That's amazing. There we go. So we have to clear that much. And then all of this and all of this goes in there. More styrofoam, you guys. God, they put styrofoam everywhere, these people. Look at. Look what I found. Damn it. I can't get it. How about now? Well, unfortunately, all this, I'm not sure what these are. Juniper, I don't know. These were hedging material, and they're gonna have to come out. I think that tree is probably on its last leg as well. Not an arborist. I'm gonna have a big open space. It might be bad, I don't know. Nah. I don't like it anyway. I don't like these palm trees. I don't think they're right here in France. Welcome to the jungle.
Ah oui. Ah, t'as raison, hein. C'est le Lincoln avec un dictateur et tout. Non mais c'est tout. Ah oui, t'as la batterie quoi. Ah bah. C'est une autre
You
solution.
just pulled it out.
Ouais, attends, au milieu là, et après je le fais à chaque fois. Les deux là? Oui, oui, les deux. Les autres, je coupe et j'ai enlevé. Ça, aucun problème.
Is that holding the tree up?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No way.
It looks like it goes with the pine tree. That's crazy, isn't it? So you're gonna ride in it, ride in the basket? Pick me up! That's awesome. There's a light there. Oh, yeah. How the hell did they get up there?
Yeah, this is not coming down.
Sure it is. Who are you talking to? Vince will get it down. Styrofoam, can you believe that? Just wiped it out. And the day continues. We're still taking down the little pool pump house. That came down with a bang. That was pretty fun to watch. You know I love my demo. So now he's just taking out the cinder blocks that were the foundation for it. Was, of course, janky. And more styrofoam, everybody. There was styrofoam behind the wall. Oh, so nice because we could see the pathway. This goes straight to the potager. At some point they painted these green. This is probably the original color back here. Kind of a rust. So now is a straight shot from the chateau. I think that'll be nice. Seriously, dude? What the? I missed that. I was looking down. My neighbor Christian, he's coming to pick up the frame with his son-in-law, the big truck. Bonjour! All right, so they're taking the frame today, so that'll be gone, and the pool cover. So there's the blue one that goes over the top, and then the actual frame itself. I need to get some farmer overalls like that. Oh, good catch. closed up. You got it all in there. Good job, everybody. Excellent. Ah, thank you so much. Aw, how kind. Thank you. I need it right now. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it. Nice. This is the farmer beer. This is the one everybody likes. 1664. C'est bon? C'est bon beer? Okay. Cheers. Later. Bonk. Make sure there's not, I see some white pipe sticking out of the ground and I don't want to be digging around and some white pipe pops up. So he just delivered this to me in the bucket. He scraped it up, spun around,